Good morning. It is superb Sunday, stupendous Sunday, spectacular Sunday. Welcome to the Daily Echo. It's been a wonderful weekend for us here, and I've talked in the past about what makes us happy, and family makes us happy, and it's been great. We've had our son from Houston and his wife here. We had a reception last night where we got to see a lot of my nephews, nieces, my mom and dad, my brother, and one of my sisters was there, and just a lot of family. One of my favorite books is by an author, Clay Christensen. There's the focus. And it's titled, How Will You Measure Your Life? And I think a lot of times in life we think we measure our life by what ladder of success we're on and where we get to, what rung of the ladder we get to. And I want to read to you something that I believe is vitally important as we're looking for ways to be happy and understand what life is all about. And this is what he says. He says, I genuinely believe that relationships with family and close friends are the greatest source of happiness we will have in our life. It sounds simple, but like any important investment, these relationships need consistent attention and care. But there are two forces that will constantly be working against this happening. First, you'll be routinely tempted to invest your resources elsewhere, in things that will provide you with a more immediate payoff. And second, your family and friends rarely shout the loudest to demand your attention. They love you and they want to support your career too. That can add up to neglecting the people you care about most in the world. The theory of good money, bad money explains that the clock of building a fulfilling relationships with family is ticking from the start. If you do not nurture and develop those relationships, they will not be there to support you. If you find yourself traversing some of the more challenging parts of your life, or as one of the most important sources of happiness in your life. And this is a difficult thing, I think, for people that have careers. And now that involves both parents. You know, back in the day it used to be the father, and I think now there's still a lot of the fathers. In our mindset, we equate success with what's in the bank account, or what house we live in, or what a retirement account looks like. And I've said it before, how much of it are we going to leave behind? We're going to leave it all behind when it comes to the financial part. And I know part of that planning is for our family, but our family wants us more than they really want our money. And I know that some people don't think that, but they really do need us as fathers or mothers and as parents. And we need to invest that time. So make sure that you're balancing that in your lifetime. When I was with Ed Foreman last year, he had a piece of paper, and on that paper had the 4 quadrants of our lives. One of those areas was family. The other one was our business career, our social, and our mental development. And he went through and he had us divide those 4 into 4 different sections. He says, now you have to throw one of these away. And you had to continue to go through each one of these until you only had one left standing. And in everybody's case, their family was the last resort and the one that we had standing. So make sure that you're spending the time with those that you love. I can promise you, from my experience, that those are the most fulfilling things that you will have in your life. As my wife and I have been married now 25 years, we look back, and the times that we had absolutely nothing, we had to save our change to go down and get a 79-cent Slurpee at the 7-Eleven. We were just as happy then as we are living in a much bigger house, having cars paid off, and not being concerned about where next week's meal will come from because of that love and enjoyment with these small kids that we had and the fun that we had. Family is the greatest. Make sure that you're enjoying yours. Make sure that you're spending and investing the time. And just like Clayton Christensen says here, the dividends always are not the quickest payoff. We can go out and flip a house and in 3 or 6 months make money. But investing in that child, that daughter, that son, through their struggles maybe, takes a lot of time and energy, but the payoffs are much greater and worth much more than any amount of income you'll ever make in your life. Have a great Sunday. Spend it with your family. We'll be talking to you again tomorrow on Marvelous Monday. As always, thanks for taking time to listen.